Meet the secret dealers. Their mission? To make money.
I might be old, fat and over the hill, but I'm still a great antique dealer. Just watch me.
I'm looking for things that are easy to sell, things that look nice and will make me a bomb.
I love beautiful items.
They'll be let loose in homes to make bids on everything they want to buy.
It's an Aladdin's cave.
I think it's going to cost a lot of money. There's going to be some money bid today.
On offer, thousands of pounds of their own money.
£2,395.
It's what you, the dealer, wants to pay for it, and I will make that decision.
But will the homeowners be tempted to cash in?
Wow.
Or have our dealers met their match?
Let's round it up. Not a penny more.
First destination is this lovely Shropshire home, which is rammed with rarities that owners Arthur and Carol have built up over the years.
We've got a collection of furniture, silver, jewellery.
Far too much. She's like any woman, she's a big spender. But of course, time moves on.
We're getting older.
Over 36 now, and we need to start to downsize and offload a lot of stuff that we've had.
And if the price is right, Arthur and Carol know exactly what they'll do with the cash.
Cruising the world, that suits us fine.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yes.
If the secret dealer's prices are right, there are some quality items to be had. Like this 1930s Art Deco silver cocktail shaker, a collection of antique fans, and this immaculate sideboard from the mid-1800s. David, Mark, and furniture enthusiast Mike are ready to do battle.
Boy, look at this. Come on in, let's go scarf here, David.
Well, let's just have a quick look.
All three dealers get straight into it.
And they collect plates. By Jove, don't they? They're from all over the world. They obviously like cruising.
OK.
Now, Mark loves his precious metals,
Doors.
so it's no surprise he makes a beeline for this box of trinkets, including a sovereign ring, fob watches, and this lovely silver ladies compact.
Let's see whether the pocket watches are gold, and I'm pretty sure by the colour of that, to me straight away it's telling me it's 18 carat. So let's ping the back. Sure enough, there we have it, 18 carat. But if we open the dust cap up, this is not gold. To keep the costs down, they actually made the dust caps in base metal. You see the colour there? And when we open this up, you see the colour there. Sovereign ring here, Victorian. The mount on this is only 9 carat, where the sovereign is obviously 22.
Mark boldly bids on the whole box.
That's a good one, isn't it? Oh,
In here.
David's the first dealer to find the collection of fans,
There's one. I think that's my style.
including this carved oxbone one and some beautiful hand-painted French ones.
People do collect fans. That one's quite attractive. Here's one. I think that clashes rather with the jacket. Da-da-da-da.
No, not at all. It's a perfect match. But it's still worth a punt.
Fans. We'll wander on.
So we'll start.
Downstairs, Mike's drawn to the pristine Victorian sideboard.
Known as a credenza. Date-wise, about 1860, 1870. Beautifully inlaid. This is ormolu. The lock is in the middle, so it's continental. French. These invariably cost money. What would I pay for a piece like that?
What indeed is the question? Better dig deep, Mike. The owners know their stuff.
And that is a sensible price.
And the credenza contains more goodies. Now Mike has his hands on the 1930s silver cocktail shaker.
And all that carry on. I've had one just recently. I think that's quite a nice object. And that goes.
That'll be one martini for me and one bid for Mike.
Hello, David. How are you?
I've done all the other bedrooms.
Have you done them all upstairs?
I have.
That was very quick.
Speedy Gonzales, they call me.
Well, while Speedy rifles through Carol's smalls, Mark's at large and has located the fabulous fans.
Isn't that a lovely fan? You can just see those geisha cows, can't you? 7-8, so I'm going to leave a bid.
So Mark's bid joins David's, but do either of these gents know exactly what they're dealing with?
Good lordy lordy. It's very Austin Powers, isn't it? Hey, reminds me of me in my youth, that. This is absolutely true. I might be a man who had something like that. I don't like to admit it, but mine's in pink.
Nice, and David's still very much in the pink with the pair of his and hers gold rope chains.
Yes, it is actually 18 carat.
David's rummage through Carol's drawers has turned up trumps. That's a bid.
That one.
Now Mike's into the jewellery box.
Margaret like that sovereign ring, which looks 1900.
But will his bid better Mark's?
For a penny and for a pound.
Well, there's been some bids placed around here. I don't know really what this credenza's worth. It's a good-looking thing, I must say.
Mark doesn't know his furniture, but he doesn't want to miss out on a deal.
Come on, Mark, get your head around this.
And he's determined to take Mike on at his own game.
Now this is a real stab in the dark. I haven't got a clue what that's really worth.
Now Mark's been magnetically drawn to something he does know a lot about.
A cocktail shaker. Typical Art Deco, very nice quality. Now this is by a good maker, good quality English silver, Walker & Hall. You can feel the quality there and that. I like that, I'm going to make an offer for it.
And his bid joins Mike's on the cocktail shaker. Whizzing around the house like a pink whippet, David's getting to grips with the contents of that jewellery box.
There's that and that. Then another little stick pin, which is quite sweet, set with a little diamond. Then there's this little silver compact. And that's for everything in that box.
And his bid makes it a hat trick. Now Mark's in his element. He's found the his and hers gold rope chains.
This is 18 carat.
And that's another bid. Should give David a run for his money.
Here we go. I can't tell you that much about fans. My daughter, if she was here, could tell you an awful lot. Because she buys and sells them. And
As his daughter's in the business, it's time to use a lifeline.
Hello, George. I'm on phone a friend. I'm sitting looking at 8 fans. The name in the box of 2 of them is Duveroy of Paris. Good makes, right, OK. Whereabouts do I want to be on the 2 French ones? Are they hand-painted? Now, there you ask. Right. I'll see you, bye. There. If they're signed, they're worth more.
But will Mike's inside information give him the edge he needs to beat the other dealers? Time's nearly up, bids are going down left, right and centre.
There we go.
This wonderful credenza. I mean, it's wonderful, isn't it? Victorian, walnut.
And at the 11th hour, not so speedy Gonzales David makes a bid on the credenza and the silver cocktail shaker.
Silver. So it's lovely, very 30s. I like that a lot.
And that's a hat trick on both.
Well, I think that's it. Downstairs for a cup of tea.
Coming up, there's a lot of money at stake.
I am going to be making a lot of bids today.
And the dealers get pushed to the limit.
Round it up.
Arthur, you're very good at this.
If you open your mouth and tell me what you'd be happy with.
I'm sure we can start again with a proper price.
The secret dealers have trawled Arthur and Carol's home and have turned up all kinds of treasure.
There's a lot of gold in here, so I am going to be making a lot of bids today.
It's an Aladdin's cave. Fabulous.
The bids have flown down, but are the dealers in for a rocky ride?
I always feel I'm up against strong competition. I hope I'm able to buy some of it.
Obviously, I'm going to try and buy the credenza, but I might fail.
They don't just have the other dealers to worry about. Owners Arthur and Carol are determined to make them sweat.
I'm trying to sell something for as much as I can, and they're trying to buy it for as little as they can.
Yes.
They have a living to make, but hopefully they're not going to make a living out of me.
At the end of the day, it's what you, the dealer, who's standing there looking at the object wants to pay for it, and I will make that decision.
But Arthur and Carol don't need to be afraid. They've got the independent valuer on their side. His estimate will help them get a fair price, and they can use it to squeeze as much cash as possible out of the dealers.
My husband certainly will be able to hold his own with the dealers.
It doesn't seem like Arthur's going to give the dealers an easy ride.
Carol and Arthur, in this envelope here is the total amount if you accept the highest bids on everything we've offered on today.
The grand total? £12,125.
Good Lord.
Well, we love cruising, but this will only get me as far as Dover.
It might buy you the boat.
Well, let's hope we can get Arthur and Carol a bit further than Dover. Time to do some deals. All the dealers bid on the gold and silver items in the jewellery box.
The pocket watches, the sovereign ring and the compact, those are items which I would call antiques. The items, they won't get scrapped.
I've allowed what I think is the right price for them, so I'm hoping I buy those.
The compact was my aunt's.
Oh, right, so that's got a bit of sentimental value.
It's got sentimental value to it. Happy to sell it as a lot, but I'm not sure about the compact.
I tell you, my price is £721.
£760.
Oh, my Buddha.
Oh, dear. This looks awful. 340.
I
David! What's going on here?
It looks like Arthur has been doing his homework.
That wouldn't be the prices that you've paid for the items by any chance, would it?
No.
Can I have a little peek there? What's going on?
Private.
I know what it is with you. You want to go first class on all your cruises and things, don't you?
Why don't you look at the independent valuation?
Mark and David have made strong bids. But are they strong enough to loosen Carol's family ties?
I'm out.
You're out.
Yes.
What have you bid?
760.
765.
Oh, that was naughty. I'll tell you
I'm
what.
glad you said that, Carol.
I think that was
naughty.
naughty,
Yes.
but I'll tell you what, Mark.
Yes, darling.
If you let me keep my aunt's compact, who's passed away.
Right, do you know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to give you £770 and you can keep the compact.
Mark's taken Carol's offer and bettered it. But is Mike willing to be beaten so soon?
Just hang about. Don't know about the compact, haven't made my mind up yet, but I'll stick on with the money. And I'll just go 775.
I would seriously like to keep my compact.
I'm going to still stick with my offer. You keep in the compact, but I give you £780.
780.
I'll tell you what, Mark, I'm going to bow out.
We can do a deal. We'll keep the compact,
Yeah.
round it up.
£800 and you keep the compact. Carol, have we got a deal?
What do you think?
I think we've got a deal. That's very,
Okay.
very fair.
That's great.
Mark.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
A deal where everyone's a winner. Well, almost.
I might have been better off letting Carol have the compact because I lost the deal.
There's a very small profit in them, but I'd rather own it than not own it.
And I kept my compact.
And you kept your compact. Yes.
All the dealers were stirred up by the cocktail shaker made by Walker and Hall.
Great quality, great maker, 1930s, very stylish, pure Noel card. Love it.
I should be able to buy it.
We've had it many years, but for the right sort of money, someone else can enjoy it.
My price is £382.
And my price is £330.
And my offer is £340.
I think you need to look at your prices and your offers.
Well, before we do that, could you look at what the independent valuation is?
Yes, I'll have a look.
I sold one about 3 weeks ago, which probably gives me a slight edge. so I know what I got for it.
Mike has got a slight lead, but David's got his heart set on it.
You've heard Mike's blarney, which is what it is, really, isn't it?
It's the highest price, David.
I would like to improve my offer, and I would give you £400.
Right. Well, I will be prepared to pay you £410.
I'll pay $420.
We all like this, you know.
Well, you all like it, but I'll throw it back to you all again.
I think
it is a choice piece, and I'm sure...
Arthur, you're very good at this. I'm not going to do a Michael and go up by £5. I'll offer you £450 for your cocktail shaker.
Right.
What did the other dealers say?
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll pay you £470 for your cocktail shaker.
I'll do what Michael always does, and I'll go to $475.
The field is still open.
£480 is my offer.
$480.
Yes.
$480.
It's still a 3-horse race, but who will back down?
£480.
I have to get a profit, so I'm going to say no, I'm finished.
I'm stepping back as well because I know David loves it.
David, in his pink jacket, suits him. He'd be a cocktail shaker, surely.
He was sort of no coward, yes. Will you sell me your cocktail shaker?
Let's round it up.
Not a penny more.
You made a fair offer. We will accept it.
Deal done. Thank you, Arthur.
So after the Mexican standoff, David emerged victorious.
Right from the start, it was my favourite piece in the house, and I bought it, so I'm chuffed.
David might have won that round, but Mark bid successfully on a 9-carat white and yellow gold vintage bracelet with £260 and a 22-carat gold wedding ring for £210. Plus, he went head-to-head with David for the 18-carat gold rope chains.
I didn't even put those out.
No, I know you didn't.
They'd been into the drawers. A bit sneaky, weren't they?
My offer for your 2 chains is £660.
I've put down £790. Ooh. I've gone right in for the mark.
He must have a client for them that I don't have.
Can we have a deal?
Yes.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thank you, Arthur.
So Mark beat David on the chains.
It was far more than what I expected.
You didn't show it.
Oh, no, I wouldn't show it. No.
All the dealers had a flutter on the collection of fans, but only Mike sought a second opinion. Will the extra information give him the edge he needs to win Arthur and Carol over?
So what made you actually collect fans?
They're very feminine, and they were used in a lovely era.
Do you know, that's wonderful.
That is really nice, yeah.
My offer is £40.
Is that for...
That's for them all.
They're nice, so I put down £400.
Oh, wow.
I found my daughter, actually. There's deals in them. She left me a price, which is £645. Fans have become more collectible.
Mike's blown the independent valuer and the other 2 dealers out of the water.
Obviously, I'm out.
Right.
Thought you'd like to know that.
So, Mark, what do you say?
Well, I actually like the fans, and I haven't got maybe the knowledge, but I go on gut feeling. So I would be prepared to pay £650 for them.
I'll put the extra fiver on 655.
You're getting close.
I think we've gone close. We're past the bus.
I'll back my judgment, and I will pay you £660 for them.
I know Mark loves them, and I know he's a man of taste, and I think he's just received them.
There's £660 on the table for the fans. How does that sound to you?
Well, I accept your offer.
Thank you very much indeed, Carol. Thank you.
I was surprised at what they made, but David's bid of £40 on the fans.
Oh.
That was ridiculous.
Oh, I
wasn't
could
it?
have found him out of the village.
No dealer could resist a bid on the French Credenza. It's in excellent condition, so how tough will it be to tempt Carol and Arthur?
The Credenza.
Beautiful, I've loved it.
I've never successfully bought one of those in a house in 35 years.
Is it something you might sell?
Well, I've thought about it over the years, and I feel sad, should I sell, but let's see how we get on.
Well, Mark's our furniture expert, so why don't we start off with this price?
Did you like the little dig then? Mark's the furniture expert. He knows I know very little about furniture. I'm not sure what it's worth, but I've had a stab at it, and I bid you £1,500.
And my price for this is £2,395.
I've sold many of these over the last year, and I know they're not making the kind of money, but £900.
Who is going to be interested in buying this quality?
I'm just going to step back and say no. You know, it's not for me.
Mike's put in a very strong offer, but Arthur and Carol do love their credenza.
You can't see yourself altering your figure.
Well, if you open your mouth and tell me what you'd be happy with, I'll see if I can accommodate.
Well, the figure in mind that I'd got was 2.5.
I'll give you 2.5 for it.
What do you think?
We'll accept it.
Thank you
Yes.
very, very much.
Yes.
First one I've ever bought in a house in 35 years, so yahoo!
Mike's happy, but will Arthur and Carol be as well? They were offered over £12,000 of the dealer's money, but they didn't accept all the offers. So will they have enough money for their dream holiday?
Karen and Arthur, behind my back I've got the total amount of money you've extracted, and I mean extracted, and here it goes. £6,959.
Wonderful.
How good is that?
Fantastic.
You've got your getaway money.
Coming up, a house that got all the dealers excited.
Silver everywhere. Is she a dealer? Is she... Wow.
Really, really my type of house.
And Mark will stop at nothing to get what he wants.
Is there anything worth having over there?
Alison, there's nothing special over here.
Mark Stevens, have I found out that you were lying?
As the prices rise,
This isn't buying everyday kind of money now, Mark, is it?
the dealers get hot under the collar. The dealer's next hunting ground is this home in Herefordshire. It's absolutely stuffed with silver. Oh, plus owner Shirley's dog.
My silver collection, my granny started it, and I've added a few bits as I've gone along, as I've seen and bought and liked.
And it's all available as long as the price is right.
Now's a good time to sell, I feel. I'm hoping I'll make enough to buy a white Porsche soft top, but...
And there really are some special silver finds here, such as this Victorian military messenger's pouch. And if the dealers search really hard, they should spot this small but perfectly formed pincushion in the shape of a boot. Alison, David and silver specialist Mark are snooping around today. They have just 60 minutes to make secret bids against each other while Shirley is away.
Ooh. I'm going to go in here. Where are you going?
I'll follow you. I'll come in there too.
Come on.
Let's go in there
Where are you going, Alison?
I'll make my way to the bedroom.
I thought you might.
Right.
What have we got?
That got rid of the boys.
David, I think we've struck silver.
Lots of silver everywhere.
Up in the bedroom, Alison's alighted on some silver you can actually wear.
Now this looks interesting. To George VII, this was an equerry's belt. An equerry would be a messenger for the Queen or King of England. Do you see, you could keep a message or a letter. So you'd put it on your belt. It's an early bum bag.
That's the first bid. Downstairs, silver fever is setting in.
He's stolen my scales.
I only wanted to borrow them.
You know there is a fee.
With his special scales retrieved, Mark, also known as Mr. Silver, has found a late 19th century silver flask.
That's nice. It's a flask, but it's not a hip flask. The reason it's not a hip flask, it's too big, you know, you can't put it in your pockets. So this would have come out of a box. My gut feeling is a real good quality picnic set. On the top here, the family coat of arms, and down here, the silver mark, which is London between 1890 and 1900. I'm going to definitely make an offer for that.
Oh, lovely little card case. Little dent there. With silver, condition is everything. You know, if it's got lots of dents, it does detract from its value. But that's also a card case.
A card case? Are you sure, Alison?
Put your playing cards in there.
That's a bid on a rather large card case. Meanwhile, Mark is magnetised by the metal on the mantelpiece.
What a lovely selection of silver.
And he's just found a prized 1920s silver spirit kettle.
People call these spirit kettles for a simple reason. Spirit would be put into there. We would light the wick, and this would keep burning very slowly. I think this is about 1928. We'd find that the spirit burners normally get lost and they're replaced with plated ones. So it's very important that we check it. But anything to command the right money, the hallmark and, very importantly, the maker must match. And what I'm hoping to see, there it is, the hallmark. So we're going to make an offer for that.
With all the hallmarks matching up, this kettle stand set isn't going to be cheap.
It's going to cost a lot of money. There's going to be some money bid today.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh, look, everywhere we go there's silver, even on the landing.
Now he's gone away, maybe in peace and tranquility, I can get over and have a look at the stuff on the mantel shelf.
And he's found the flask.
Get your hot toddy or whatever it is when you're hunting, put that in there. How delightful. It's a very nice plain, which is good, nicely hallmarked.
That's 2 bids for the flask. Silver sleuth Mark has spotted some of Shirley's silverware that belongs together.
Downstairs there's a flask, which I know has come from a larger picnic set. There's the coat of arms, and this is a little, well, like a little sandwich box. So I'm going to make an offer for this. Okay, there's an offer.
So Mark thinks it's a sandwich box, while Alison thinks it was for playing cards. Nevertheless, it's 2 bids. And David's following Mark's trail on the mantel shelf.
Here we've got quite a nice spirit kettle. Around 1910, something like that. It's got a certain style about it. It's got its little burner, which is often missing. I quite like it. So that's the kettle.
Go downstairs. You'll like it, Alison. Get down there and get buying.
I'm trying.
Oh, this is great. Oh, this is so neat. This is, look at it, lovely.
Now Mark's found Alison's silver-gilded, ornately decorated 19th century bum bag. Sorry, I mean military messenger pouch.
I'm going to make an offer for this.
Where do you stop? Where do you start? So we've got a little box here, silver gilded inside, so it's probably for food of some kind. It's probably a little sandwich box. I don't know what they'd do with it today. How would you use that? You probably wouldn't take your sandwiches in a silver box, would you?
So that's a triple slam of bids on the silver sandwich box.
I'm panicked, I'm panicked.
Let's have a go in here.
In the bedroom, David has discovered the antique silver pouch that Alison and Mark got to before him.
This is very nice.
David's punt on the pouch makes 3.
There's a little kettle here.
Last into the living room, Alison scribbling some sums for the silver, making it 3 bids on the spirit kettle and flask.
We'd pour our bit of whiskey, our little toddy in there, and knock it back.
With time in short supply, Mark has stumbled upon a boot-shaped pincushion made of, yep, you guessed it, silver.
This is a dinky little thing. This is a pincushion. It's silver, but we can hardly see the hallmark because it's really dirty. But it is under there. Made 1900, 1910. But a pretty little thing. Going to make an offer for that.
He slips a bid on it, and then tries to cover his tracks.
Is there anything worth having over there?
Alison, there's nothing special over here. You know, honestly, nothing here you'd want.
I can't miss out. You know, I'm like, I have a right paddy. I'll get hysterical about it. Is the boot good?
No, it's plated.
That's not strictly true, is it, Mark?
Mark Stevens, have I found out that you were lying?
Well, that's foul play at its foulest.
Maker's mark.
There's no hallmark on it.
Alison's basing her bid on the boot on Mark's statement that it's only silver-plated.
Little boot over there that I've not seen before. I think it was in the cabinet.
Not one for feeling left out, David's plunked a bid on the pincushion as well, making it a full house.
Think we've nearly done it.
The dealer's stint in Shirley's home is coming to a close. They've searched every room for possessions that might turn them a profit. They know what they're bidding for, but no idea who they'll be bargaining with.
And she's obviously does fairs or something, this lady.
Is she a closet dealer?
She's a dealer.
Gotta be, isn't it?
Coming up, There's some serious cash on offer.
You're joking!
No!
And will Mark have to come clean on his silver tongue tail?
You tried to tell me it was plate. Is that right?
I didn't say a word, Shirley.
The secret dealers have been stunned by the silver in Shirley's home.
There's going to be some money bid today. There's a lot in here.
It's an early bum bag.
Let's have a go, Eve.
In fact, they'll stop at nothing to get what they want.
Is the boot good?
No, it's plated.
Mark Stevens, have I found out that you were lying?
Silver everywhere. It'll be interesting to see how this house turns out for me.
Really, really my type of house.
Now with the search for silver over, it's time to get down to business.
I'm not an experienced barter or negotiator, so I am just hoping that the dealers will take pity on me.
Keeping the dealers in check is the independent valuer, but only Shirley will see what he thinks.
Thank you for allowing us 3 dealers to come into your lovely home and have a good look and rummage today.
My pleasure.
In this envelope is the total amount of money that you could make today if you were to accept our highest offers.
Thank you. Wow.
Oh my goodness, my heart's gone. That is a big wow. How much is it?
£8,216.
Shall we see if we can do some business?
Yes, let's get
That's
to
great.
it.
First up, it's the silver spirit kettle with its matching stand.
I'm going to try and buy this. It's a good, clean, honest piece of silver.
But with the other 2 dealers keen to whisk off the kettle too, Mark may have a spirited battle on his hands.
How did you come by this?
It was an inheritance from my granny.
What's particularly nice about it, it's actually marked in 4 places. The lid, the kettle, the base and the burner.
Yeah.
What you've got there is totally and utterly complete.
My bid is £620.
Right.
And my bid for your kettle is £621.
You are being naughty.
£1.
She's very canny, this Alison.
Shirley, my bid is £640.
Let's get down to this kettle. I quite like this kettle, it's quite nice. £650.
Right. I'll just check what the independent valuers
Please
put
do.
on their card. You sure you don't want to go anymore?
I'm going to step out and leave it to the boys.
The boys have bid well, but maybe Shirley is better at this negotiating game than she thinks, and she's after more.
£660.
Right. David?
I mean, we're now playing about with profits.
But how much do you like it?
£665.
£670, Shirley.
Right. You said you liked it, David.
£670, Mark. I'm out.
Right.
£670. Can we have a deal?
I think I'll accept your deal, Mark.
Thank you very much, Shirley. Thank you.
Thank you.
When you're in a bidding war like that, there has to be a time when you go, enough's enough.
We're right on the line, but I was happy to buy that piece.
Hope he's got a client.
Next up, the military messenger's pouch that's got all the dealers fired up.
I really, really want it.
I've made a good bid, we'll see what happens.
It's an early bum bag.
Yes, you could call it that.
It's got the Edward VII monogram on it, which is nice, and we can quite easily date it with the hallmark.
It's a nice thing. I'd like to buy it. For your pouch, I would give you £300.
Right.
David. £301.
Very well conceived.
I'd only want to pay £220 for your pouch.
Right.
I'm out.
Excellent. So, David.
Well, £301. I mean, seriously, I will give you £310 for it. I like it.
Right. Alison?
My offer would be £320.
Right. David?
320?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if that's acceptable to Shirley, I think you've bought yourself a pouch.
Perfect.
Do you mind if I just have a quick check
go
in
for
here?
it.
Soaring above the independent valuation, Alison's offer is strong.
I think we have a deal.
Excellent.
Shirley's a natural-born dealer.
The honey with the money brought it.
Alison's also bought this silver deco tea set for £575. Mark bought this pair of Art Nouveau vases for £210. And David was delighted to become the owner of a set of 3 Apostle spoons for £280.
Yes.
Fantastic, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now for the silver shoe-shaped pincushion that Mark wanted all to himself.
Highly collectible pincushions, and I don't think the others saw the hallmark. It was right in the top, very dirty.
I don't know if it's silver or if it's plate.
Well, Shirley, Mark spotted the little boot that we have here. You tried to tell me it was plate. Is that right?
I didn't say a word, Shirley.
Ah, who shall start proceedings?
I don't mind. For your lovely pincushion, I would like to offer you £100.
Right.
I really thought it was worth £45.
Right.
And my offer was £68.
I was under the impression it was silver.
I feel terribly guilty here, Shirley,
Why is that, Mark?
because I know it's silver.
Have you seen the mark?
Yes, it's very dirty, but it is there, and you are correct, it is silver.
Yes, your conscience has got the better of you, hasn't it, Mr. Stevens?
On the basis that it is silver, I would offer you £110.
Right.
Well, as it is silver, £130 is my offer.
£140, Shirley.
Right. David?
Oh, they can have it. Between them, let them fight it out.
I think it can go home with you, Mark. I'm out.
There's £140 on the table for your boot pin cushion. Would you like to take my money?
I think I'll take your bid.
Thank you very much.
So Mark's skullduggery paid off.
Mark was a bit cheeky, hiding the silver mark from everyone.
I've given £140 for it. There's very little profit, but somebody will buy it. It's a great thing.
Finally, the silver box and flask that tickled everyone's fancy.
There are two people with big egos, Alison and Mark.
I would most like to buy the sandwich box and the flask.
Very nice quality.
They might bid me out of the water. We'll see what happens on the day.
We've put them together because they have the same family crest.
Oh, I didn't realise.
You didn't realise?
No.
One, I think, is a card case for holding playing cards. I don't know if you agree with that, chaps, no?
I don't know.
What do you think?
It's a sandwich box.
It's a sandwich
it?
box and a spirit flask, probably for hunting. But I would have thought they were.
Okay,
They were.
fine.
Shall we try and buy them?
Yes.
My offer for the two very nice pieces of silver is £295.
Right.
Well, my offer is £312.
My offer is £330.
Ooh.
I do quite like them, and I would be prepared to pay just a little bit more, say £335.
Right. What about you, Alison?
Well, my offer on the two pieces would be £350.
Does anybody like to increase on that, or?
Yeah, I'll pay you £355 for the two pieces.
Right.
Well, Shirley, £360.
360. Yeah.
Shirley, do you want to look at the independent valuer's card?
The dealer's bids are already way above the top end of the estimate. So will Shirley bluff her way to more money for her dream motor?
Oh, your face reveals nothing.
I don't think I want to pay any more, so I'm out.
But I'm coming with another bid. I can feel it rising in me. Rising.
That's good.
£365.
Mark?
I'll give you £370.
Alison?
375.
Right. It's down to you then, Mark.
£380.
This isn't buying everyday kind of money now, Mark, is it?
It is for me.
385, Shirley.
Right, Mark?
£390.
400.
And £10.
And at £410, I'm out.
I think you've got yourself a bargain there, Mark.
We can have a deal?
We have a deal.
Get your hand there, lovely. Thank you very much, Elaine.
Thank you.
Now Mark is the proud owner of a silver lunchbox and thermos for what could be a very posh picnic.
I did think I squeezed a good deal.
I'm delighted. Very happy to buy them.
His ego overpowered Alison's. There we go.
The dealer's best bids added up to over £8,000, but how much of their cash will Shirley get to spend on her dream sports car?
You had great quality items, and we're going to hand over quality sums of money today. £6,725.
You're joking!
No! Hard earned.
You're joking, is that how much it is?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I think I've been a very lucky girl today.
The dealers haggled hard and spent nearly £14,000 today. But have they made any money on their purchases? Mark went head-to-head with David over the 18-carat gold rope chains.
Can we have a deal? Yes. Oh, it's a pleasure. Thank you, Arthur.
And he sold them for a £30 profit.
I knew I was going to buy them and get a profit out of it.
It's an early bum bag.
Alison bought the silver messenger pouch and she's hoping to find a buyer on foreign shores.
It would go to an American, Japanese. They love it.
David fought tooth and nail to win the cocktail shaker.
Let's round it up.
Not a penny more.
But he couldn't bear to sell it on.
I wanted to take that home. I just think it's wonderful. It's a lovely quality thing.
I can see him at the bar really showing it off, and the ladies on his side by saying, oh, look what he's doing with that cocktail shake.